Hi, everyone, and welcome to the Living Well podcast. I'm your host, Tony Ferriera, and today I have two wonderful ladies that I met out and about. I had an opportunity to go meet with them, and it was a great meeting. We sat down. I got to learn so much about them and their organization, which is tremendous. Their company is called Assistant League of Las Vegas, and our guest today is Sylvie Courtemarsh and Tina Shinn. Ladies, welcome to the show, and thank you for being here.
Thank you for having us.
Yes, we're glad to be here.
Yeah, absolutely. And again, this show is just a little bit of fun just to get to know you guys a little bit. You guys are going to be vending at our event, so this is a great way for our audience to get to know you and a little bit about your company. So we just have a little bit of fun here. So my first question for you is, describe your business in one sentence.
Well, we're a nonprofit organization, and our tagline is transforming lives, strengthening communities. And we do that with about 350 men and women, member volunteers, who last year put in about almost 67,000 hours of volunteer work. And we cover all of our expenses and our philanthropic program expenses through donations and grants, and also through the proceeds from our award-winning thrift shop.
Wow, that's amazing. Those hours, that's a great way of putting it, and mentioning the time put in is unbelievable. And this community is so giving. It's just amazing. Thank you for sharing that. What is the biggest problem you solved that people don't even realize you have?
This is easy. It is our signature program. It's called Operation School Bell. Operation School Bell is like a shopping experience for students in the Clark County School District. And it's often the teacher or their counselor that identifies the students in need. And then the school will schedule a date with our organization. They will then bus the kids over. There might be 30, 40 kids on the bus. And each child is paired up with one of our member volunteers. They're then taken into this big room, which is set up a little bit like a mini Walmart. And each kid gets to pick the clothes that he or she wants. They will make sure everything fits, and they come out of there with so much confidence. And then they can concentrate on their studies instead of what they're going to wear. So last year, we clothed over 5,000 students in the Clark County School District.
Wow, and I have to say that when I went and met with you guys, I had an opportunity to kind of take a peek in. There was some students that were shopping at the time, so I couldn't go completely in. But from what I saw, it's amazing, and it's a great place to tour if you haven't taken a tour. Wow, that it is an amazing organization, no doubt. I know it touched my heart when I was there. What's the one thing attendees need to check out at your booth this year at our events?
Well, we do have 13 philanthropic programs. So when people come to our booth, they'll get a list of all of our programs with a short description and the numbers associated with what we did last year. So they'll see the impact we have on our community. They'll also see a sample of what a week's worth of clothing looks like for a boy or a girl. They'll see one of the teddy bears that we hand out to first responders and memory care facilities. And they'll see we have these life-size puppets, big as a kid. And we host these skits at usually second-grade schools. And we cover subjects like bullying and divorce and disabilities.
Wow. Yeah. Wow, that's a lot of stuff you guys cover too. That's great. What's the biggest myth about your industry that we need to bust?
Well, this is kind of funny because we were established in 1976.
Okay.
So next year we will have been around for 50 years, and yet we're one of the best kept secrets in Las Vegas. But you mentioned tours earlier. So when somebody comes for a tour of our facility, they are extremely impressed with our building. They're impressed with the dedication of our members and the fun we have while we're there, plus all the philanthropic programs that we have.
Yeah, no doubt. Like I said, when I had the opportunity to come and meet with you guys, I was so impressed with the building and the inside. I'm definitely going to change that for you because I've got a couple of little plans in place that try to bring some people and some tours through. So hopefully we can change that myth. Why should people run to your booth this year? I kind of heard a little Vanna White action, but I know that's probably why I would have went running, but I don't know.
They're going to see Vanna White there, which is a great surprise and great fun. And you'll also, of course, want to come to our booth simply to get the address and directions to our thrift shop.
There you go.
You'll want to check us out.
Yeah, of course.
We were voted best in Las Vegas. We've been voted 8 years in a row. We're very proud of that. And our customers at the thrift shop really appreciate the quality of the merchandise we have to offer and the fact that we're continually putting out new items throughout the day, every day. And also they appreciate the fact that the proceeds from our shop go to support the programs that we've outlined for you here and the many philanthropic activities that go on that directly support our community.
Amazing. Yeah, you guys, you definitely have something going on there for all these years, obviously. Just amazing what you guys are doing, and I can't wait to share it. I just really can't wait to share it. I think I kind of maybe blew this one a little bit, but what's one exclusive experience, offer, or surprise for our expo guests?
Yes, you did blow.
I did kind of blow that one, didn't I? So we're
But we are very excited that Vanna's going to show up and be there at our booth to help people spin our wheel of fortune.
I love it.
Free gifts. Everyone's going to come away a winner, and we look forward to sharing.
I love it. I can't wait. I'm gonna be all over that, pushing me. You got to go spin the wheel. You got to go spin the wheel. Good for you guys. Good job. I love the participation for sure. Tell us about a time your product or service changed someone's life.
Well, we feel that we've changed the lives of students in our community virtually every day. They write us letters thanking us for the shopping experience as well as the clothes that they go home with. Some of these children are living in motels, shelters, even their cars. And we were recently told by one of the students that he liked the new motel room that they moved to because it had a little more space for their family. Something pretty heartwarming. Something as simple as a blanket can be very rewarding to a child and can mean a lot to them. If we hear of the student being homeless and living with the floor as his bed, we will send them home with extra blankets and make sure that they have a little extra to take with them. It also, the homeless children and families on the street really don't have places to wash clothes or launder clothes. So if we find they're in that situation, we will also make sure they get extra underwear and socks to take with them, and they appreciate that. Some of these children have never been to a store to shop, much less shop for themselves. So we want to make this shopping experience really special and rewarding for them and memorable for them. And that's what we try to do.
That's amazing. Yeah, it's a sad situation, and it's not just here; it's everywhere. And it's great that we have organizations like yours, and and that's why I think it's even more important that we get more word out and make sure that this is just getting exposed to everybody of what you guys are offering and doing for our community. It's amazing. This is a great question. I totally love this question. What's your bold prediction for your industry for the next 5 years? It's a great question.
Well, we really don't call philanthropy an industry. I mean, we don't consider it an industry.
Of course.
But we are hoping that over the next 5 years, if we look ahead, we're hoping that the number of students needing our services is going to
decline. Yeah.
Right. And so that's really our goal. We're doing our best towards that goal and can only hope. We really don't know what the future holds, but we can hope.
That's a great answer though, Tina. I mean, that's what you guys are in it for. That's what all the volunteers are there for, is the hope that it decreases. I mean, that's all we can hope for. And You know, I mean, this is America. It has to decrease. What's the funniest or craziest thing that's ever happened at an event? Let's just say.
Well, we deal mostly with disadvantaged children, so we don't hear very many funny stories.
Right.
And the kids often come to us with shoes that are too small for them or that have holes in them. So the shoes is the highlight of the day.
Yeah.
Right? And they'll say things like, "Oh, I'm going to be able to run faster with these new shoes."
Aw.
And one kid, it was so funny, he says, "I'm going to get some better dance moves with these shoes."
That's
Yeah. Yeah.
that's great, right? Most kids want to jump further, run faster. He just wants to dance better. That's great.
Franchise.
Yeah, I mean, some people don't know how good they have it until you see some of those reactions of just like what a pair of shoes can do for somebody. It's unbelievable. And this is probably another good question too. What's the best reaction you've ever received from a customer?
Well, we talk about how we give out a week's worth of brand new clothes to the kids that come, but they receive other things as well. And one of the other items that they receive is a hygiene kit. You know, it has soap and shampoo and toothpaste. But there's a toothbrush in there. And a few years ago, a 9-year-old boy got all excited because he was getting a toothbrush.
Wow.
And he wouldn't have to share his toothbrush with his brother any longer. So that really touched all of us that were there that day. And on a daily basis, when the kids come in, they walk in and they're scared, you know, like they don't know where they're going and they see all these clothes and they don't have the money for it and they're shy. But at the end of the day, they're hugging us, they're writing us thank you cards, and their posture is totally different. You can tell they have a totally different outlook. They have so much confidence. And some of the schools have uniforms. So we give them uniforms.
Wow.
But I did not know this. At a school that has a uniform, if the kid shows up without the proper clothing, they are sent home. They miss school.
Wow.
That is not acceptable.
Yeah, it's not. And it's not the kid's fault. You know, the kid doesn't know, you know. That's horrible. They send them home. I mean, you know, schools have to do better than that. They have to do better than that. All right, here's my favorite question. What's one thing seniors do way better than the younger generation?
Well, you're talking to a couple seniors.
Right? We got a senior show going on here.
We find that seniors have experience, they have memories, compassion, understanding, and most of all, probably, time available. And all of those things can only be achieved with age, but we acquire as
That's
we
right.
come in. So we remember what it was like back then in the day, and we only want better for this generation. And so now we have the time to devote, and we found an organization that offers us the ability to contribute and make a difference with that age and experience.
Wow, that's great. You know, real quick before I get into the last question, what's a way if somebody wanted to volunteer or get in touch with you guys, what's a great way for them to get in touch with you?
You can go to our website, allv.org, or you can send an email to jointoday@allv.org.
Great,
Assistance
thank you.
Legal Office.
Great, thank you, Sylvie. Yeah, thank you. I appreciate that because it's a nonprofit. We want to get as many volunteers as we can. I wanted to make sure we get that in there for you. Okay, if your business had a theme song, what would it be?
Okay, well, we don't have a song, okay, but we do have a motto: have fun, do good.
There you go.
And by volunteering with us, you'll make new friends, you'll find yourself working on interesting projects and doing good in our community. And then by shopping with us, you'll get great bargains and all the time helping those in our community that you might not otherwise be able to reach.
Wow. Good answer. And I have to say that again, I'm just going to repeat myself, but when I was there, I was impressed with, just the entry, the lobbies, just amazing. And then you see that store, and like you said the kids store was like a little Walmart. I thought your gift store was better than even like a Ross or something. And the way it was laid out, and with the mannequins and everything, I just thought it was amazing. And one last thing that I was really impressed by with you ladies is the day that I came and visited you, I walked away with this really nice thank you card from all of you guys, and on the inside it was signed by everybody and just thanking me for my time to come out and see you, and a little box of chocolate that my marketing guy Sergey pretty much ate all of. But it was great to have, and to receive that. Not everybody does that, so I thank you for that, and I really appreciate you guys being on our show and giving us an opportunity to showcase you guys at our expo event. Appreciate it.
We appreciate this opportunity, and you're doing this for us.
For sure. And this is just the beginning. This is just the beginning of the marketing. Come Friday, you guys are going you're going to roll out Vanna White. I'm going to make sure that everybody's spinning that wheel at that event for you guys, and everybody knows who you are and how to get in touch with you. That's the number one goal with our events this year, and that's what we're going to do. So again, thank you so much for joining me on the show, and can't wait to see you guys on Friday. If I'm not sure if Sylvie, if you'll be there, but look forward to seeing you guys.
I'll be there.
Okay, Tina, we'll see you then. All right, you guys have a good show or have a good day and a week, and thank you so much for being on the show.
Thank you.
All right, have a good one. Bye-bye.
Bye.